All right, welcome everybody. This is the first call of April. Welcome, welcome, who has just joined. I see Prathamesh Harsil team, Siddhartha Rao, Fernando Francesca, and we also have James, Emma, who else? Hafbas, Liv, Harsil, and David joining us today in the Zoom room. Today we have Emma Humphreys with us. She's going to talk a little bit about Bugzilla and how we're taking work from home bugs. And in the meantime, I'm going to say two shout outs that I see right now. Do add your shout outs if you want to say an amazing work that somebody did in your community. We have a thanks for Mayor for the reminders on Matrix. As you know, next week we are going to decommission the Telegram group chat we have, and we're gonna only talk in Matrix. Right now there is a bridge. Mayur is giving you a reminder every day, so thank you, Mayur, for leading that. And we also have a thank you from Francesca for being a very lovely spammer, and it reminds you to vote every day. So if you're sick of those emails, it's okay. Francesca will still send them to ensure that everybody's voting and everybody's participating in the voting for the council elections that is happening until the 6th of April. So go PNI's reps, go and vote and decide who you want to lead the reps council for the next year. 4 new members are gonna change, and we're voting for them. We have 8 lovely participants right now. I'm also saying hello to Cairo, who is watching us from Ermo. Hello, Cairo. And without further ado, I'm gonna speak a little bit about the Hand from Home campaign. So Hand from Home campaign is a campaign that Mozilla is gonna launch today or tomorrow. We have some technicality problems right now, and we try to solve them, and then you're gonna receive an email. But I can give you a spoiler and let you know that a campaign is coming for you. This was actually an idea submitted from Emma Humphreys that we made a campaign for volunteers. We're trying to understand which tools people are using these days that they have to stay home, and understand if those tools actually work on Firefox or if they prefer another browser to use those tools. The reason we're doing that is we want to make sure that your experience in Firefox is the best as possible, and we also want to understand what people are using these days in order to fix those bugs. So you're going to receive today or tomorrow an email asking you to participate in a survey to understand what are the tools you're using, and if they're working on Firefox or not, and if not, in which other browser you prefer to use them. Once we have those data, we are going to prioritize, put them in a list, and then on the phase second, you are going to be asked to bombardize those websites and tools in order to find bugs in those and help us, our engineers, to understand and prioritize the bugs. So for the phase one, you're going to receive a survey. For the second phase, you are going to be asked to do a little bit of bug hunting, finding some compatibility and render bugs, so that the engineers, you can help our engineers prioritize. So this is the update for me. You'll receive an email as soon as we solve a problem with Salesforce. I cannot send emails right now. And once we do that, you are going to receive the form in order to start adding what is working and what is not working for you. Sorry. And with that, I'm going to stop talking and ask the room if they have any questions. And lovely Francesca is taking notes. Also, hello, Daniela. I know you're watching us. And Angel. All right, no questions. If you have any questions, do add the questions under topic 1, and I will return on those questions after the second topic. The second presenter today is lovely Emma Humphreys. She is joining us to talk about the work from home bug tag in Bugzilla. So Emma, the floor is yours, and welcome.
Thank you for having me, and also it's a great chance to say hi to all the reps. I hope y'all are doing well and sheltering in place and socially isolating and washing your hands. So we are trying to, as part of this work that Constantine explained, we want you to identify bugs that you're filing or looking at in Bugzilla that affect work from home. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to show you. Let's see, I'm going to do a screen. May I share a screen?
Please do.
Okay, let's see. Okay, you should be looking at a, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay, so you're looking at a bug list in Bugzilla, and you'll notice that all of these bugs here have, oh, actually you don't see that. So let me just go in and dig into one. So this is a bug that was filed last month about Microsoft Teams not working in Firefox 74 on Ubuntu. And what we did, if you look over here where I'm circling around here, is that I've added work from home that is bracket WFH to the whiteboard tag. So when you're looking at bugs, if you're filing bugs, if you're triaging bugs, if you see something that looks like it is related to a work from home issue, that is, you know, the software that you're going to be asked to identify has work from home, and go ahead and enter work from home in the whiteboard tag. That way, as you can see that we had, you know, that nice bug list. Whoop. Okay, that was interesting. There, okay. I'm going to ask about what happened there, but anyhow, we're using this to, you know, again, this is going to be a list that our enterprise team is going to be looking at, especially to help us prioritize fixes across teams. So I'll make sure that this query is shared, but does anybody have, and I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. Does anybody have questions about how do you add the work from home tag to a bug? And I assume everyone here is from, everyone here has Bugzilla accounts and has edit bugs, and you're comfortable editing bugs. If you're not, let me know, and we can set up a time that we can go over how to do that.
I guess most of the people have Mozilla accounts, but I don't know if anyone has tried us before that they are actually in the room. So if you're interested in helping Emma try us in bugs, find bugs, work from that they are related to work from home, do reach out to Emma. Emma, how people can reach out to you in order to get that information?
Okay, so I'm on Matrix, usually in the Bugzilla, in the bugzillamozilla.org room. And I'm also emma@mozilla.com.
All right. So people, if you're interested in triaging bugs and help the Bugzilla team with work from home bugs on finding those, that was a little bit loud, do ask Emma on the Bugzilla matrix rooms on how to do so. I know that a lot of our community members are in triaging. So if you're interested in doing more stuff, go on Matrix and ask Emma. This is a little bit part of the work from, bug hunting campaign. It's not exactly that, but as part of this work, we're asking our volunteers that are interested in triaging and are into QAing and triaging to help with that work there. Does anybody have any questions? And also people who are watching us via Ermo or YouTube, please do write the questions on Etherpad so I can voice your questions.
Yeah. Also, just let you know that I'm on California time. So, um, but for the duration of the emergency, I will be ambiently around, but um, my, but California working hours.
All right. So don't expect if you're in India to get the time and the response straight away. There is California time hours, but you can wait to get the response. Any questions? All right. Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you very much, Emma, for being here and explaining that. If you're interested again on triaging, go on Matrix on the Bugzilla room. Emma is there, is helping other volunteers. She can also onboard you on how to triage bugs if you're interested in doing that work. And with that, I am gonna pass topic 3. Prathamesh will talk about the closure of the Indian warehouse. Prathamesh, you are the swag lord of India, so tell us.
Hey guys, so as you all know, there is a complete lockdown in India, and because of that, the partner through which we ship our swags in the Indian subcontinent, it's India Post. So their offices, their warehouses, everything is closed until further notice, is what I've got the latest information. So because of that, we are not able to process any swags, and as the reason, as of now, the swag warehouse in India is under temporary lockdown, and will resume our operations as soon as the logistic part or the Indian post offices are back to work.
Thank you, Prathamesh. On that note, I would also like to remind you that same applies for Europe and Africa. The swag that they were sending on Europe and Africa are here in the Berlin office. I'm not allowed to go to the office until further notice. So that means I'm not allowed to go and send swag. I don't expect any events to happening in Europe since most of Europe is in a lockdown right now. But for our African friends, that I don't think that the same applies for all of you. Unfortunately, we are unable to send swag right now because of that. Once Mozilla tell the employees that we are okay on going to our offices again, then I would be happy to process those requests for you and have your events if those events are allowed. Of course, right now Mozilla has announced that our employees should stay and work from home until April the 20th, and we don't know if that's going to change or not, but that is the notice that we have. So until April the 20th, at least, I'm not going to be able to send swag from the Berlin office.
One more point to add. You might have received, the Rubs mentors might have received an email from Francisca a few weeks ago about swag. So for Indian subcontinent, the status of the swag which was shipped from London is that the swag has arrived some swag has arrived in India. Some is still at London. The swag which has arrived in India, it's stuck with customs, and it will not be processed till further notice. So that is one more update which I wanted to share.
All right, thank you very much, Prathamesh. I'm gonna open the floor, and there is a ongoing suggestion about Zoom and ZT and Matrix integration. There is actually conversations with the employees as well about that and how we provide Zoom rooms to the volunteers, and if it's a good idea to provide Zoom rooms to the volunteers. Sid is asking, suggesting to add a password to the Zoom meeting since the Zoom attacks have been increased. Yes, that is true. Just a reminder that the Zoom rooms, it's under the Mozilla ID. So it's not the public ID attacks that you see and you read the news every day. That is also a valid concern. However, we are setting the Zoom room ID for a long time now, and those calls are public. So if we do password protection, we might lose people who want to join this conversation that are not reps. We cannot do a public Zoom room and put the password there. It loses availability. So if Mozilla decides to do that, then I will let you know. For now, we're keeping them open. But password protected means that every single one who wants to join, it's not a rep, will not receive the password, which I would prefer not to do until we actually reach that problem. Right now, and we have always openly shared our Zoom rooms, and we are streaming live. Robert, Daniele, Angel, Lydia, Livia, and Sengil are watching us from Ermo, so it's not like somebody can come here and watch our talk. They can always do that. But if Mozilla sees that as a problem, I'll let you know, and we'll perhaps would protect them. There is also a talk about Ziti or Yiti, however you want to pronounce it. Be told from Matrix team that Yiti is handling many clients, but all should be Chrome-based. If any interest, I can try to report a blocker bug for Firefox. Yes, if you join Yiti right now, you will get a notification say that there are bugs on Firefox on your browser you are using. So this is not optimal to have a Mozilla reps call to something that says that openly, even though it is open source and it's aligns with our values, it has problems with the browser. The other problem is also that it's not easy to stream on YouTube and Airmo via Yeti, and that is something that we're doing so other people can join us. Please file the bugs, please make the open source project better. That is though the reason that we're not switching from Zoom there right now, because we won't be able easily to stream to other people, and also like there is a big notification saying there are bugs in it. So for those who are watching us and want to add anything about that, let us know. Here's the bug. I believe that's Bugzilla. List connected with Yitsimit. So if you're interested to see the Bugzilla bugs regarding the Yitsimi, I believe this is Cairo that is providing the list of the bugs if you're interested to check out and help making it better for Firefox. That's actually very much related to what Emma shared about work from home bugs. All right, I'm gonna pass to the non-verbal updates, and thanks to you very much, people who added things on the open floor. Vote, because Francesca will send you an email today. Vote, because I was the spammer, Francesca is a new spammer, and she won't forget. So please vote in order, out of the joke, to make sure that we have the best representation in the council. It's not my decision who is going to be in the council. It's the reps council. It's the reps body decision on who is going to be in the council, and it's your decision. So please vote to ensure that we have the best representation. Do read the replies of the people. They put a lot of effort in those. They also put a lot of effort on replying on Matrix. So please do read the replies. Vote not based on who you know or who is the most popular, but to who you believe will act better in the council. There's 8 amazing people that are putting themselves in front of you and giving you their vision. Please vote based on the best replies according to how you envision the reps program forward. We also have a reminder about the community portal account. Please do send those community portal accounts to Francesca, so when in a month or two, when we decommission the portal, I won't have to hunt you, and you won't have to say, where is my in the reps portal? And there is always the reminder about the commission on the 6th of April. Mayur is sending you those updates daily. He's soon going to start the countdown and say 5 days until we decommission. 4 days until we decommission. So please keep an eye, and then you don't wake up on one day and say, where is reps? Where have they been? We're still there, just in Matrix, not in Telegram anymore, Mozilla Open Matrix. All right, with that, I'm going to stop talking and ask if anybody has any questions. Nope, everybody loves my voice. Same for the mentor group. There is a reminder, just so you know. And somebody is asking something somewhere because I saw space. Is there, it's a question on the first topic. Is there any page about this campaign? Yes, but it's not public yet. I'm gonna make it public once we solve the bug we're having. Once the bug is having, you're gonna see a page on the community portal under campaigns. So we have a bug right now with our CVP and Salesforce. Once we solve this bug, I'm gonna send an email and add the link. It doesn't make sense to give you the link right now. It's not public.
I think there is another question. Someone is writing on the Hunt from Home campaign, say, is there any more information about this campaign, like page or something?
Yeah, that is that we don't have the page right now. And somebody is nicely subscribing. Constantina would send a message with the page. Thank you very much, whoever is the note taker. All right, we don't have anything else. Let's see. Does anybody want to add anything? No. All right, lovely people. I'm gonna give 4 minutes back. I'm gonna see you all next week. I hope you all stay safe. You keep rocking the open web. Wash your hands. That's the best advice I can give you. Stay in, protect the others, and stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Bye.